What up? What up? What up? What up? What's going on, world? Welcome to another episode of the Storyteller Studio podcast. I am your host, T. Hems. Back, man. We've been on a little hiatus, just dealing with a lot of passings in the family and stuff like that. But we back, man. Just waiting on a couple more of the fellas to show up. Appreciate everybody that's been sending y'all condolences to grandma, and you know, it's been tough these last couple weeks, but I'm definitely a fighter, and I'm gonna pull through. So let's get right to the shits, man. The Michael Parsons trade, man. Michael Parsons is now the Green Bay Packer. He he's moving on from the Dallas Cowboys, and now he's a part of the Green Bay Packers here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So we're gonna see what happens in the next weeks to come with the trade and all that. But hopefully, this trade made sense for both parties involved, and to make sure that Micah lives up to his full potential. He got paid for 4 years, $188 million, which is he right now is the highest paid non-quarterback. So um, it's going to be amazing to see. Right now he's dealing with a little back injury, so hopefully he ends up playing on Sunday. The Dallas Cowboys actually just scored a touchdown on they just scored the first touchdown of the season on the Philadelphia Eagles. So it's gonna be dope to see what happens, man. Just tapped in. So let's get right to the shits, man. The Dallas Cowboys has traded All Pro edge rusher last week, Michael Parsons, to the Green Bay Packers for an exchange of compensation of 2026 and 2027 first round picks and three-time Pro Bowler Kenny Clark. Um, Jerry Jones and Micah's agent, they have not seen eye to eye these last few months. Obviously, they've been having previous discussions since March, since OTAs and mini training camp and all that. So it's interesting to see what's gonna happen with Micah now, since he's in a better situation. I feel he's not with losers anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it just seemed like Jerry was prolonging the contract. He didn't want to go over the cap for them to get better. Obviously with the draft and all that, and other things going on for the Cowboys. So it's going to be interesting to see um, what happens. So yes, yeah, man, it's just interesting, man, because Micah was obviously one of the better talents on that team. Obviously, on he was their best defender, the outside rusher. To see where he is gonna take off now, I think it's gonna work for him. He's gonna definitely help those guys in Green Bay. They haven't had this caliber of talent since probably Clay Matthews, and yeah, man, it's crazy right now. So, um, the Cowboys haven't had a trade like this since Herschel Walker. He was once a Philadelphia Eagle, and he became the Dallas Cowboys quarterback after the Super Bowl win in '95. So this ripple effect of a decision definitely could stretch far beyond for the 2025 season. Um, but I'm just gonna read a little insert. Micah said as the trade went down, he said, "I never wanted this chapter to end, but not everything was in my control. My heart has always been in Dallas, and it still is. Though it all, through it all, I never made any demands. I never asked for anything more than fairness. I only asked that the person I trust to negotiate my contract be part of the process. Gone is a player who tallied 256 tackles, 52.5 sacks, and nine forced fumbles and nine passes defended, four fumble recoveries, and yeah. Give me 1 second.
What's going on, bro? Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's good, bro?
Not much, man. My bad. I was
Nah,
watching
you
the game.
good.
I was checking my parlay,
Yeah,
man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. One of my
I didn't
parlays are
even bet,
losing
bro.
already.
I didn't even bet today. My mind, this fucking allergies got me just thinking on some
I
other
feel
shit.
you.
Like, but
Yeah,
yeah, I
my
just
nose
see
still
it.
stuffy, but
Yeah, mine's definitely stuffy. So I just took some Zyrtex when I
man,
came in and shit. So
yeah, I
yeah,
got the
man.
camera off because I'm sitting outside. It's about to get dark.
Oh no,
I
you
probably won't be
good. You
able to.
good.
You know what I mean?
You Gucci.
But you can hear me good, right?
Yeah, yeah. You crystal clear. I can hear you.
All right,
Perfect.
cool. Had to
Yeah,
get
I
some new
was just.
AirPods.
Yeah. I'm done with Apple, bro. I'm doing the beat. I use Beats by Dre, the
Beats by Dre.
AirPods.
Yeah, I feel you.
Them shits last longer and the sound is better to me. Like I
I feel
can't.
that.
Yeah, man. But shout out to everybody, man. This is Ep.4. This is the NFL edition. Been on a little hiatus, few weeks. A lot has been going on, but we back, man. But tonight, NFL is back. Right now, the Cowboys are up 7-0 over the Eagles. Will this be a surprise win for Dak Prescott? You know, he's back fresh, 100%. They just got George Pickens, after all the chaos with the Michael Parsons deal. But let's get right into it, man. Michael Parsons is now a Green Bay Packer. He's in the NFC North, and the Bears will have to take on him a few times this season. So that's going to be scary. But the Packers definitely got better. One of the best edge rushers in the game. Micah is now the highest paid non-quarterback. He got a 4-year, $188 million deal. Last Thursday was the trade went down. He got traded for Kenny Clark and a compensation of 2026 and 2027 first round pick, two first round picks. So hopefully those picks turn into something. But I'm gonna swing a question to you. Who do you think won this trade? Do you think Jerry Jones and the Cowboys won this, or the Packers?
Excuse me. I'll tell you this cough. I mean, Green Bay. To me, they want to trade. In my
Definitely.
opinion, it's just what it is. Um, but we knew a trade was going to happen. We just didn't know really where he was going to go.
Right.
Surprised the hell out of me that
Definitely.
he's in our division.
Man, scary.
That shit is crazy to me. But you know what though? This just shows just how good the NFC North is gonna be this season.
Absolutely.
Um, Man, Michael Parsons, man, that's crazy. He got the bag too. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he got a
So
bag, bro. He got what he wanted. That's all.
immediate immediate upgrade on defense, obviously.
Oh
Immediate,
yeah, for sure.
like day one. Um, that's gonna be scary trying to block him, man. Twice a year.
Man, crazy work.
Yeah, but it definitely makes them better. I'm not sure. I still feel like, I don't really remember what their O line ranked last year.
Yeah,
Um, I thought, I'm like, man, maybe they could have used some, something there. But hey, if you got a deal on the table like that to get Michael Parsons, you can't pass that up.
yeah, you really can't.
You have to
And
do
I
that.
feel like getting a guy like Kenny Clark, he's one of the more underrated. They needed really an inside rusher.
Yeah,
Him being a defensive tackle, he's been solid for the Packers. He's been a multiple time Pro Bowler. And I was watching Gilbert Arenas' show yesterday. He has a new football show called Arena. I don't know if many of y'all have seen that yet.
yeah, I
Skip
haven't watched
Bayless
it.
is on there, and he
Oh,
had Dreads.
I seen the clip on that. My
Yeah,
bad. I seen the clip on that.
Akeem Talib, and he used to be the quarterback for the Broncos, and Gerald McCoy used to play defensive tackle for the Tampa Bay Bucks. They basically was having a debate saying that Micah, he's only good for one thing. He's not really an inside linebacker. He's more on the outside. So, quarterbacks, when they're playing against teams like the Eagles and the Commanders and the 49ers and the Rams, they're getting attacked out the gate. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's crazy to see, but I do believe this trade is you know we'll just have to wait and see. We can't really say if it's a great deal or not because Jerry got back two first rounders for the next 2 years.
Right.
What will those picks turn into? We don't know. Maybe a trade. Maybe they keep it. And the Packers, Jerry and his son Stephen Jones, they do a great job at drafting, and they
Yeah.
pick up pretty good free agents. But I feel like it was disrespectful for him not to want to pay this man after he's been this is what his fifth year in the league, I believe. He's been in the league about 4.5 years now. Like he
Yeah.
wanted his bread, like he deserved that. But Jerry, Jerry's stubborn. He's looking at it like, bro, I'm
Very
not
stubborn.
going over the cap to give you what you want. Like, you know, I had to pay Dak, I had to pay other guys. They just gave George Pickens a big deal and a
Right.
couple other guys. Deron Bland just got a super big deal a few days ago. So
Yeah. He just got
yeah,
paid.
yeah, he just got paid. So he had to, separate his money in the right places. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, you know, Jerry probably was looking at it like, bro, we don't need you. We haven't won with you.
Facts. Right.
And it's like,
What have you?
it's
Hey. It's one of. I mean, the coach is one of those. What have you done for me lately? Type of things.
absolutely. And I think that's what was playing in Jerry's mind. Jerry's old as hell, but one thing about him I can respect. He's gonna do what he got to do and put his foot down on certain things. But I do believe,
This is true.
hopefully the Cowboys, their defense has always been solid. They still got Trayvon Diggs there. They still got a couple of Deron Bland. He just got a bag, and yeah. Oh damn, Jalen Hurts just scored.
Did he? Oh, I
Game
needed
is
that for
tied
the
seven to
parlay.
seven. Yes.
Yes,
Shout out to everybody
I
on the
needed that.
fan DraftKings.
Right. I'm
Let's
on
get
all that.
it for sure.
I need that.
But, but let's get into some game one of the season predictions, man.
Okay.
Tomorrow night's game, the Kansas City Chiefs, Pat Mahomes and Kelsey and them boys is back. They'll be overseas. They're gonna be
Mm,
playing in Brazil tomorrow against
I'm
the
gonna miss
LA
that game.
Chargers. Yeah, Justin Herbert and those guys.
Okay.
Who do you predict to win that game tomorrow?
I think the Chiefs gonna go ahead and take that.
Yeah,
Chiefs gonna go
I
ahead and take
definitely
that.
got the Chiefs. Mahomes,
Definitely.
he got a lot to prove after they got spanked in the Super Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
man.
For sure.
But I do feel like this is a make or break year for Justin Herbert. Herbert he's a talented
Mm-hmm.
quarterback, but he just doesn't show up to me when the
Agree.
game, especially in the playoffs. He's been, Chargers have been in the playoffs. They've been a wild card team last couple years, but I don't know. I don't know if Harbaugh is the right guy. I don't know what's going on, but we definitely gonna see. But I got the Chiefs as well taking that dub tomorrow.
Yeah.
Um, on
Light
Sunday we
work.
got easy. Sunday we got Indianapolis Colts. They will be taking on the Miami Dolphins. The Colts will be at home. Um, Quarterback change for this year for the Colts. Former New York Giant Daniel Jones will be starting over Anthony Richardson. I thought that was a
Interesting. Wow.
shocking, change in that
That's
department because
insane.
last year Anthony Richardson he dealt with a lot, man,
He
injuries.
did.
I
Yeah.
think one game it was some controversy where he needed to take a break, and I guess some teammates or coaches were looking at him sideways and stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen with him. I don't know if they're gonna keep him, trade him, or what. But during preseason, Daniel Jones did look, he looked okay. I wouldn't say he was the next coming of Tom Brady or Peyton Manning, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
He looks serviceable. The Colts, they've always been a struggling team the last few years. So, but who do you got winning that one?
I got the Dolphins.
Yeah, I definitely got the Dolphins for sure.
Tua,
Two,
Tua for to go crazy.
Tyreek,
Yep.
Jalen Waddle, and those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Next game we got the Aaron Rodgers debut. He will be taking on his former team against the New York Jets. New quarterback also taking on his former team, former Bear Justin Fields. Getting
Mm.
his first Jets start on Sunday. Who you think is going to take that? A lot of
Ah,
headlines in that one.
I've been thinking. I was thinking about this all day today. That's crazy. I was
Yeah,
thinking about this game earlier. It's it's kind of
it might be a close one. I think that's
I
going to be a close game.
yeah, that could go either way. In
Absolutely.
my opinion, they could go either way. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets
Yeah,
sneak out of that and get
yeah,
that.
me too.
I'm
I
just
think
being honest.
I'm gonna take the Steelers, man. The Steelers, bringing in 40-plus-year-old Aaron Rodgers, Mike Tomlin, those guys got a lot to prove.
That's
And
true.
Mike
Yeah,
Tomlin has never really missed the playoffs in his career, and he's looking to compete this year.
yeah.
They got the defense has gotten way better. TJ Watt got his bread. They brought in Jalen Ramsey. They brought in Darius Slay. Oh shit, it's a fight on the field.
Again,
Yeah, the refs throwing flags like crazy.
you know Jalen Carter got kicked out, right?
Yeah, I just saw that. That's crazy.
Yo, first snap of the game, bro. He spit on the
He spit on somebody?
yeah, he spit
Holy
on
shit.
Dak. He spit on Dak's jersey.
Wow. Nah,
I'm like,
I
why
gotta
would you
rewind and
do
see
that?
that.
I was watching it, bro. I'm like, why would you do that?
Yeah,
Like,
I had just came downstairs and turned the game on, so I missed like half of the first quarter, but I'm gonna rewind and check that out. But that's crazy, man. Like
that's
getting thrown
insane,
out
bro.
spitting on somebody, bro,
Yo,
that's a fight
yes.
waiting to
I'm
happen.
like, what?
You out of pocket for sure. But yeah, I'm going with Pittsburgh on that game for Sunday.
Okay.
They got
Actually, you
Darius
know what?
Slay.
I'm gonna take Pittsburgh too. I mean,
Yeah,
they
their
still gonna win.
defense is gonna be solid,
Yeah,
man. What's his name? What's their running back? Jalen Warren. He just got paid, I think, yesterday or Monday. So he's,
okay.
he got something to prove. They moved on from um, what was their running back the last few years? I forgot his name. Dark skin homie with the dreads.
I know you talking about. I forgot his
He's
name
with the
too.
Chargers now. I forgot.
Uh,
But yeah, that's going to be a win, I think, for Pittsburgh. And then next game, we got the Carolina Panthers taking on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This will be the debut of the one and only reigning Heisman winner Travis Hunter will be making his NFL debut. I think I'm gonna take the Jags in this, man. I think
yeah, Jaguars.
they might actually have a decent season this year.
Yeah. Oh, Trevor Lawrence got to do something.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm just being honest. I mean, Trevor Lawrence got to do
Sure.
something.
Absolutely.
Real
Same
shit.
with Bryce Young. This is
Bryce
what
Young,
his
I
third
agree.
year.
Yeah,
He's coming in. He got a lot to prove. I think they just traded Adam Thielen back to
they
Minnesota.
did. Yes, they did.
So he's
Back
back
to the
with
Vikings.
him and Jaguar Cheetah, Justin Jefferson. They gonna be on the outside of each other. But that's I think
We don't have
Jacksonville
to
is
worry
gonna
about
take
them Monday night.
yeah at all. All right.
Yeah,
Next game we got the Arizona Cardinals taking on the New Orleans Saints. The Saints have a new starter as well. Spencer Rattler. He will be the starting QB. I think Arizona is gonna take a dub in
yeah,
that.
definitely.
Kyler
I
Murray,
agree.
Marvin Harrison Jr. and those guys. So it's definitely a dub. We got
My boy
another
Connor over
NFC.
there too. What's his
Oh
name?
yeah, James Conner, solid
He's
runner, solid
he's a
runner.
beast, bro. I'm a
He's
big fan
cold,
of his,
man.
bro. He is.
He's
He's
super
cold,
cold,
bro.
and he's
For sure.
touchdown reliable. For all
I
you
agree.
guys making running back parlays,
Put him
there's
on
like
there.
three guys that is very reliable for Sunday. I would say Derrick Henry, James Cook, and what's my boy?
Connor.
Kyron
No.
Williams, the Rams.
Williams. Oh yeah, with the Rams. Yeah.
Yes, and Jameer Gibbs as well.
Gibbs for sure. Yes.
He was very reliable on them parlays last year. So y'all make your running back leg, make sure add those guys. But moving right along, we got another NFC East matchup. We got the New York Giants. They'll be taking on the Washington Commanders on the road. Jaden Daniels, this is his second year.
Hmm.
Russell Wilson will be getting a start this Sunday with his new team. A lot of the New York Giants fan base they thought Jackson Dart would have gotten a start because of the surprising great preseason he had, and they
Yeah,
also brought in Jameis Winston. But who do you got taking that dub on Sunday?
I got the Commanders, man.
Yes, landslide.
Yeah,
I'm
it's,
going with
it's not
Commanders
even
too.
it's not even a question.
It's
Got the
not even,
Commanders.
and I believe Washington will be probably more likely the second best team in the NFC East,
I
maybe
give
in
you
the
that for sure.
NFC. I
Yeah, I was about to
think it
say,
might
yeah,
be them
maybe
and
the
Washington
NFC. Yep,
because right now the 49ers, I don't know what they got going on. See Christian McCaffrey's
they
back.
don't even know. Right.
Uh, Matthew Stafford, he's been dealing with back problems, so I don't know. What they're gonna do over there, but we shall see. All right. Moving on to the NFC South. We got Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Bucks. They will be taking on Atlanta Falcons. Michael Penix Jr. will be getting the start. His one of his debut starts of his young NFL career. A
Mm,
lot of people thought that they were going to trade Kirk Cousins this offseason because they had paid him a bag and he didn't really show up and show out.
he did.
But one thing about Kirk Cousins, he knows how to get to a bag, whether he wins or lose.
Uh,
So
can't knock the hustle.
yeah, I think that game could go either way, man, because
I was
Tampa,
about to say the same thing.
that's going to be a tricky one if y'all betting the money line on the spread or the over. So that might be the trick game of the day.
Yeah,
But
I
I
would I
think I'm
would
going to
I would stay away
lean,
from that game betting wise
yeah, I might lean towards the Bucks, but the Falcons could take that as well. But I think I'm
for sure.
leaning
Yeah,
towards Tampa winning that. All right, then we got a AFC North matchup. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and the Bengals. They will be taking on the Cleveland Browns. Man, this whole debacle with their quarterbacks. It seems like they've had like 1,000 quarterbacks.
man,
Start with this summer. But
crazy.
Joe Flacco, he'll be getting the start. Joe Burrow, a lot of
Oh,
people
Joe
have him as an
Flacco
early candidate for MVP.
for sure.
I'm gonna take the Bengals winning that.
Of
Clear,
course, ain't
clear,
no doubt about that. Hey,
absolutely.
hey, Joe Burrow about to throw for 350 yards. Watch.
He about to have like 3, 4 touchdowns, bro.
Right, facts. Like, yeah, my bad. I'm outside, bro.
Nah, you good, you good.
Motherfuckers going crazy on the motorcycles outside.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
they get wild.
yeah, man. That game's gonna probably be ugly real fast
Absolutely.
because we
Then
already know that the Bengals offense is crazy
yeah,
for
very
sure.
great. T. Higgins, he got his bag. They brought back
Yep.
Trey Hendrickson. He wanted his
Hmm.
bag. They gave him a year deal, but hopefully they get off to a good start because the last few years the Bengals they always start off slow and then get hot come second
At
half
the
of the
wrong
season.
time. Yeah,
A lot of people
that's
got
true.
Joe Burrow being an early MVP candidate, and we're going to touch on that as the show goes on. But next game on Sunday slate, we got the Las Vegas Raiders. They'll be on the road versus the New England Patriots. New quarterback they got for the Raiders, Geno Smith, coming over from
Hmm.
Seattle. Him and Pete Carroll. They are back together. They'll be taking on Drake May and the Patriots. Who do you got taking that game?
Another interesting game.
Yeah, that might be the Tubi game of the week. I ain't gonna lie. You?
Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can.
Hello. You hear me?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said I'm gonna take the Raiders.
yeah. I agree with you on that. I'm definitely taking the Raiders for sure. I think Geno Smith.
Yeah, I'm
I
taking the
actually
Raiders.
believe the Raiders are gonna be slightly better this year. I think they're gonna compete
I I agree 1,000%.
because
I
Geno
like
Smith
what they
has
did.
redeemed. He's redeemed himself in this league. A lot of early on in his career, he was in New York. He didn't really have. He was in a terrible situation, but I do believe that he's gonna have a good year this year. They got Ashton Genty from Boise State, the guy who I wanted the Bears to draft,
Hmm.
but he ended up going early.
Yeah, a lot of us did.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, the Patriots they got a new player over there. Uh, Cardi B's man right now, Stephon Diggs. He's now a New England Patriot
Stephon Diggs, yeah.
from the Houston Texans. You
Yeah.
know, he's coming off an ACL injury. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
the Ravens are gonna win that by probably a close margin. Then we
Yeah.
got what else we got for the 305 slates? We got the 49ers and the Seahawks. Sam
Should
Darnold
be
will
a
be
good
getting
game.
his Seahawks start. That's going to be interesting.
Very interesting.
Yes. Oh, I
Mm.
also forgot to mention for the Steelers. DK Metcalf is now their number one wideout.
That's
So
right. He is.
I
I was
totally
just
forgot to
about to say
mention.
that.
So that could
Because
be a belt to ass
I'm like, wait.
situation.
I was just thinking, I'm like, wait, Metcalf ain't
Yeah,
is
he ain't with
no
them no
more.
more.
Like in
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, yeah.
Yep. But this could
Man,
be the
that
true
was a big
game of the
loss.
day too. Yes. Huge
That was a big
loss.
loss. Yeah, that's another game betting wise I would stay away from, but
Yeah.
gonna be a competitive game for sure.
I might lean towards Seattle on that because I think Seattle
Seattle, yeah,
they got a lot to
they're
prove.
gonna find a way.
Sam
Yeah,
Darnold coming off the best year of his career. You know, he got a
for
lot to
sure.
prove. So I think that's going to be a close one though. All
Yeah.
right, moving on to back to the AFC, we got Cam Ward. He'll be getting his debut NFL start as a rookie, number one overall pick from the University of Miami. He'll be taking
Hmm.
on Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos. I got Denver winning that clear.
Yep. Yes, for sure.
Yeah,
For
Bo
sure.
Nix, he had a great rookie year.
Hmm.
He's only gonna get better, and that boy got an arm. Like he can really throw that ball. So that's
He
gonna
definitely
be a
can for
problem.
sure.
And then we have in the NFC North, we got Detroit Lions, Jared Goff and the crew. They'll be taking on Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers. Um, Michael
I,
Parsons, he is questionable because he's dealing with a little back injury right now, so he's a game time decision. But I am going to lean towards the Detroit Lions.
I'm taking the Lions anyway.
Absolutely.
Just being honest, I'm
That's
taking
a
the
no
Lions
brainer.
anyway. That's a dub. That's a dub. You know what time it
Absolutely.
is.
You already know. All right. Then we got for the last afternoon game, we have the Houston Texans, CJ Stroud and the crew. They'll be taking on Matt Stafford and the LA Rams. In LA, this should be a high scoring game.
Yep, a
A
lot of points.
lot of points should be put up. The
Take the
over
over.
always. If it's over 40, 42, take that shit. But I think this could be a landslide. It could be either way win, but I think I'm gonna lean towards Houston in this.
Yep, I was thinking the same thing. We on the same
Lean
page.
towards-
Yeah, I got the Texans as well, for sure.
Yes, I think CJ Stroud, he has a lot to prove the way, he lost in the playoffs last year.
Definitely.
To Baltimore and all that. He's good. He could also be an MVP conversation as well. But the Texans, they're always in the mix. Since he's been there.
Always.
So
Yep, I
all
agree.
right. And for our Sunday night game, we got Lamar Jackson, the two-time MVP. He will be taking on the reigning MVP
Hmm.
from the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen. Um,
Great game, man.
that's going to be the game of the week for sure.
For sure. Oh my
I don't know
goodness.
who's going to win this.
I'm taking the Ravens.
I would love to take the Ravens, but I think Josh Allen, man, he knows how to win, man. He
He
knows how to
do.
win.
He do. He do. You right.
This is Lamar's year, bro. I think if Lamar doesn't show that he can get to a Super Bowl, I don't know if he ever will
I
because
agree.
it's like
This is the
the
best chance
two
he gonna get.
the two quarterbacks that are like his Achilles heel is obviously Mahomes and Josh.
Yeah.
He has to be a better passer, and Mark Andrews. I was so blue he dropped that pass last
Man,
year.
oh my God. I couldn't believe that, yo. I wanted Baltimore to get there so bad, yo.
I really wanted the Ravens to get
For
some
real.
Super Bowl last year, but hopefully they're Baltimore is going to be in the mix. It's only maybe three or four teams in the AFC that got a chance every year.
Right.
Obviously the Ravens, Bills, and the Chiefs, but and Houston as well. I'd have put them in there as well, but I think I'm gonna take Buffalo on this
You know,
one, man.
Buffalo.
It's gonna
Okay.
be close. I
It's
say maybe
honestly
something like 24-21 to
21.
Green
Yeah, that's reasonable.
for
Sound
sure.
about right, especially with those two teams. Sound about right.
Absolutely. All right, and for our Monday night game,
Yes,
our new
sir.
coach Ben Johnson, Caleb
Yes,
Williams, and the crew.
sir. My quarterback.
Yes, sir. They will be taking on the Minnesota Vikings. JJ McCarthy, he will be making his NFL debut. Justin
Mm-hmm.
Jefferson and those guys.
Time to
Um,
cook. Time to cook.
Caleb, man, you got to ball out, bro. You got to. Like they
He,
just paid
hey,
Tyson Bagent, so that was very telling. Like they was like, all right, we seen how he looked in preseason. He's very serviceable when he's had his shot to play. So, but I'm gonna take the Bears. I'm gonna go with the Bears, man. Go
I'm
with the
going with the
homie
Bears
dog.
too. I'm
Taking
definitely
them.
going with the Bears. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be real. Like, I know I haven't done much talking, but I was waiting for this. You could probably tell in my voice. I
Yes,
was waiting for
absolutely.
this. I was waiting for this because I seen, a person that I follow on TikTok,
uh,
a female who's she's I trust her NFL knowledge.
right.
Um, she made her picks, very good picks, very similar to ours. The only one was obviously the Bears and the Vikings, right? She
Yeah.
took the Vikings.
Hmm.
So I'm like, okay, cool, no shade, right? I said, man, I'm joking, like, oh, you're just gonna, take the Vikings over the Bears, you know what I'm saying? She was like, well, it's a divisional game. I said, I get that, but I was like, watch us cook because
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like the Bears, like, especially with our schedule, we have a brutal schedule.
Oh yeah. Our
It's
first
brutal.
4 or 5 games is crazy.
But to be honest with you though, I like that though.
Yeah.
Because that's gonna
It's
tell
a
us
test.
everything. This is exactly what we need. We got a new coach. And look, I'm gonna be very critical of Caleb's every move.
Man, same here.
I'm gonna be like everything. Like,
Same here.
last year you know what I'm saying, I was took up for him a lot, because I mean he still had a solid rookie year
Yeah, he
with no
did. He
line.
threw over 4,000 yards, and
You know what I'm saying? With like no line and a no
mm,
coaching staff.
terrible.
Okay, the Bears was like, all right, we're gonna get you what you need.
Mm,
We just need you to continue to develop, you know what I'm saying, and what we think you're gonna be.
right.
So that, obviously I know some people, including myself, were critical of how we looked against the Chiefs. It was preseason, but granted, it doesn't matter. You
Yep.
know, that was that was the starters, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't look that good. Caleb
Mm,
did not look that good. So Monday night, and the biggest part about all of this is why I fuck with Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson has definitely held him accountable. And
oh
that
yeah.
is exactly what the hell he needed.
He needed a coach to be on his ass every
Exactly.
moment,
And
whether you do
this
good or
is
bad.
exactly why I think the Bears are gonna shock people this year.
Mm-hmm.
Because the one thing I've noticed about Caleb Williams that I really fuck with, dude got a lot of heart. Like people can say what they want, but he wants to be tested. Like he wants, like, okay, I need that. He said it. He was like, I'm glad that Ben Johnson's like that on me. He
Yeah,
said that.
he
To
did,
me,
man.
that's a player that's like, okay, he's showing, okay, yeah, make me accountable because I want to be great.
Absolutely.
That's what that's showing me. So I see that. I'm like, hey man, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm not getting ahead of myself, but it's all about his development this year. That's all I'm looking at. I've already
Yeah.
told people if the Bears get 6 to 8 wins, I'm cool with that. It will
Mm,
not be a failure because a lot of it is because of the schedule.
absolutely.
I'm not, we don't make excuses, but that's the reality of the shit. It's the
Hmm.
schedule. Now, if he
Hmm.
comes out, he throws over 4,000 yards. Shit, look, he throw 15 down to 20 touchdowns. I'm like, okay, shit. And then one player that I'm looking at that I'm really excited to see, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of been on this hype train since we got him. Luther Burden the third, bro.
Man,
I
I'm glad.
cannot.
I was just about to
This
say
man is
the
about
same.
to cook, bro. He about to cook, bro.
Hey,
I don't care what nobody say.
he reminds me of like a young Larry Fitzgerald. I was
Yes, and
looking
that is
at
scary. That is scary, bro.
yeah his route running. I didn't when I went to see the game they played against the first preseason game against Miami
Yeah,
a few weeks ago. Bro, his route running is crazy, bro.
yeah. I was
Like,
gonna ask you about that because y'all pulled up to that. I was gonna ask you
yeah,
about
man.
that
Yeah, that
because you
was
got a chance
actually
to
a
see it.
good
Like you
game.
got a chance to see it live, and you
Yes,
know,
yes. Yeah, him and Golston too. Loveland, the guy they got from
Loveland.
Michigan,
Yes.
the tight end, he's gonna be
Yeah.
solid as well.
Yeah.
So he gives me like Jason Witten vibes. Like he's a
I
real,
like that comparison. Yeah, I like
yeah,
that.
real reliable, big, 6'5" guy.
Right.
Kind of the same build Jason Witten had when he was in with the Cowboys. But Luther Burden, bro, he's gonna be well needed for this upcoming season to go
For,
along DJ Moore and Odunze and
yeah.
the rest of those guys. So it's gonna be an interesting season, man. But I really love how Ben Johnson is holding everybody accountable. And
Yeah.
he's a very fiery coach. Like
I love
also I've
because
heard
we
guys,
need that
yes. I've heard I was watching Jalen Johnson. He was on Nightcap with Shannon Sharper Ocho last week, and he was talking about how Dennis Allen, our defensive coordinator, he was talking about like how fiery he is and how he really loves the players. He really is like demanding like on to the next play. If you mess up, it's okay. If you keep going. Like don't give up. Like just know it's four downs. Like you can always come back and prevail regardless of anything. So keep him coming over from the Saints. The Saints have always had a solid defense, and he's a legend in
right.
that on that defensive coordinator tip. But I really love what I've seen so far. A little snippet of what they have shown and proven. So, but it's gonna
Yeah,
be
for
a
sure.
grueling season, man. But bear down, bro, for sure.
Bear down every Sunday and every prime time game. We gonna be right there for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. Uh, right now, the Dallas Cowboys are actually winning.
What
11 minutes in the second quarter.
what they are
They're up 14
14-7?
to seven right now.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
it's very quiet in Lincoln Financial Stadium tonight. I know those guys said they didn't want to go on the field to see their banner go up, and they were trying to move on from last season. But I don't know,
Oh
man. Dak
man.
Dak is looking pretty good tonight. Hey, go hold you.
And I'm gonna say this on the stream because I know it's gonna be it's streaming.
Yeah,
I have some Eagle friends out there. Eagles,
me too.
I just wanna say,
Yeah,
hey, y'all still in it. It's okay. Don't
yeah.
panic.
Don't
Yeah,
panic.
y'all got it.
Absolutely,
That's all I'm gonna say.
definitely, definitely. But let's get right into the next topic, man. Shador Sanders, man, he's been going
Yeah,
through a
man.
lot. He's the third string quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Joe Flacco is number one, and then Dylan Gabriel from Oregon is number two. It's been a lot of back and forth, real questionable stuff going on behind the scenes with Shador, man. A lot of people did not believe he would have dropped to the fifth round of the draft. A lot of people thought he would have been a top, if not top five, obviously a top 10 pick. And when he didn't go top 5 or 10, or even in the first round, it was crazy. People was
Yeah.
thinking he wasn't going to get drafted. But my question to you is, do you see him starting at some point this season?
Man. I want to say yes, but they're really they they really blackballing him, man, so bad.
Yeah, it's nasty, man.
I still feel like he'll find a way into the
Yeah,
starting lineup.
obviously,
He's definitely
absolutely,
going to find a way into the starting lineup.
he,
Um,
he will.
I like how he's handled everything. I I feel like he's handled everything very professionally and maturely.
Yeah,
Um, honestly, to be honest, I'm not surprised by that, just because of who his father is,
right.
and we know what type of career his father had. And you know what I'm
The most
saying?
ever,
Like,
man.
right? I mean, the man was a rock star. Like he was,
Yes.
just keep it real. But um, yeah, he's definitely gonna find his way to the starting lineup. Um,
Mm,
so yeah,
yeah,
my answer is yes. He definitely will for sure.
yeah. I think he will at some point too, because I don't believe Joe Flacco is gonna start all year. You know,
No.
this guy's
Mm-mm.
40. He was on the couch a couple years ago and got them in the
Right.
play.
Right.
He
Let's
was
get off the
comeback player of the
couch.
year back in 2023. So it's gonna be interesting to see, man, because you know, a lot of people have spoke their opinion on the Sanders family and how Shador carries himself, and how his father, you know, he's a flashy guy. He wants these kids, him and his sons, to do well. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But a lot of people have been stating like what they're doing is they're treating Shador like a fifth round pick. Like everybody's not covering every fifth round pick in the NFL. You know,
That's true.
hoping that he would have gotten to be the starter on day one. They're playing him like they picked him in the third round over or other guys because how they evaluate each player at a high level.
Right.
And it's crazy, man. So a lot of people, um, you know, people like it was a clip that went viral where he walked up to the reporter and was like, "Yo, man, why you always putting out
Oh, I
some
seen
negative
that, man.
stuff on me? Like,
I seen that
he
joint.
like what I do to you? Like, he like, come on, man, give me a shot. Like, I'm trying to get better every day. I'm here. I'm working. I'm doing what I got to do to compete and perfect my craft as a young quarterback.
Right.
But I think he will be a great player in the near future. I just think right now, only time will tell, man. But he's definitely he has the eye of the tiger. He wants to win. He wants to be great. And I believe when his time, his numbers call, he's gonna do work. So
I agree.
yes. Jalen Hurts just ran in another touchdown.
That's insane.
Yes.
I'm
The game is tied. Dallas, Philly. This might be a 30-point game. It's looking like maybe. So
gonna
it's
have definitely have to
game
stay up and
worth
watch this one.
for sure. Everybody is.
For real. I'm
Game
staying up to
one,
watch
first
this one.
game of the night, first game of the new NFL season. Um, yeah, man, it's going down.
Definitely.
But I saw a recent. I don't know if you saw that headline. They said Angel Reese got suspended today. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I think technical fouls or something like that, I believe.
Yeah, they
I want
actually
to say it's
won.
technical fouls, right?
Yeah, they actually
Yeah.
won last night over the Connecticut Sun.
Yeah, they did.
Angel,
I seen
yeah,
that.
yeah. Angel had about a 15-10. Great game. She's actually been balling this year. Right now,
Mm-hmm.
she's
She
averaging
is.
14 and 12. It's her second time being an All Star this year. But she called out her team. She wanted to get better. She's like, yo, if we don't improve at least, by next year or 2 years from now, like I might have to rethink to move on somewhere else where I can win and compete. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame her because
She's not
she's the
wrong for that.
face of that team. She's one of the most popular players in the league right now. Only, you know, she still has a lot of work to do herself. I think
Yeah.
what she said was taken out of context, but it's a way you say certain things. I feel like she should have just went to management and had that conversation instead of going into putting it out
Right.
there for a reporter to twist your words and all that. But it's crazy, man. But I think the Sky, they're a point guard and another like small forward away from competing. I would love to
I
see
agree.
them, turn their team into like how Angel Wilson and the Aces are, or Nafisa
Mm-hmm.
Collier is right now with Minnesota. Those being the best two teams in the league right now. It's going to be interesting, man. Her and Camilla, they can build around those two ladies.
hmm
And once they get a solid guard, man, that's can really feed them the ball and play make. That's really all they're missing. So
I agree.
it's gonna be interesting. But let's get into some MVP conversations, man. Who do you think is gonna be the NFL MVP this year? Josh Allen won it last year. A lot of people felt like Lamar should have been the one to repeat. Um, but Josh had an incredible season last year.
He
But
did.
right now, projected the candidates. A lot of people been saying Joe Burrow, obviously Pat Mahomes, Saquon. I've seen Lamar and his trophy back.
Yeah. I got Lamar Jackson. That was gonna be my answer anyway.
Yeah. Yes,
I got
absolutely,
Lamar Jackson for sure. Yeah.
absolutely. And this
I
is
ain't
this
gonna
is
lie. I'm sure. I figured we were gonna agree with that one.
oh yeah, by a landslide. For sure,
For real.
man. Lamar, he has a lot to prove this year, man. He said I think a couple days ago that this is the best team he's had since he's been in Baltimore.
Yep.
But that's yet to be seen until we watch and see.
Right.
But it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be a great year. I think the Ravens, they're gonna have a great season. They've been in the mix. They're doing what they're supposed to do every year. Derrick Henry, this will be his second year there. Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews. They got weapons on offense, and their defense has always been solid, even going
Yep.
back to the Ray Lewis, Ed Reed days. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? So
them dudes was
solid
monsters,
team,
man.
solid coaching, all around the board. But it's gonna be a dogfight this year
For
for
sure.
every
It
team. A
definitely
lot of
is.
teams really improved. So the AFC it will not be a cakewalk for Kansas
Mm-mm.
City this year. So
Mm-mm. They
um
got hella competition.
yes, yes, absolutely. But what else we got on the topics here? Let's see. Let's get into some boxing talk, man. I saw an article today that Floyd Mayweather is gonna
Yeah,
be fighting Mike
that's
Tyson next year.
that's why I'm laughing because I
I
seen it
was like,
earlier
I
too.
showed my girl that shit earlier. I was like, what the fuck?
What is
I'm
going on in
like,
the world?
bro, this nigga Mike is
2025.
wild, bro.
Yo.
He was just in before the fight showing his eyes on national TV. Pause. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
Yo,
that's gonna be a funny ass fight.
hey, I'm gonna be real, bro.
This is crazy.
First of all, 2025, what a year. Um,
Yeah, it's been crazy.
I don't. It's just funny. I don't even have any words. It's
It's been a year of the exposures, man, because it's been the shit
just,
that's
what
going
is
on in
going
hip hop right
on, man?
now, bro. The Young Thug shit. Then you
Yo,
got
that's insane, bro.
the Jet 2 holiday. Then you got Trump
Yes.
trying to fucking come to Chicago with the National Guard, bro. It's
Hey,
like
listen, I'm
this
gonna be
shit is
honest with
crazy,
you.
bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. We're gonna have to touch on some things at another episode, but we got a
Yeah, for
lot.
sure.
Yeah, but
Yes,
it's
it's
this
a
Mike
lot for
Tyson
sure.
thing.
I don't
I
care to
just
see. I
want to
don't.
know why it's happening. Why is it happening? That's all I want to
Yeah,
know.
it's probably a bag that he couldn't refuse because I mean he got about 2025 to
He need
fight
to
Jake
sit his
Paul last
old
year.
ass down. Fuck that.
Bro, he was in that ring looking like radio, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Man
This
said
dude,
radio. I'm crying.
bro, that was
Oh my
nasty, bro.
god. It
Like,
was
I'm one of the
diabolical shit.
biggest Mike Tyson fans, bro.
Me
Just to see
too.
that nigga, the
That
way
shit
he
hurt.
he
That
was
shit
really
hurt
holding,
my heart, bro.
bro. He was holding back his punches, bro. Because
I
if he really would have
know.
hit Jake Paul, that nigga would have been night night, bro.
Facts, gang.
A pillow and a blanket, like it would have been over with, bro.
Oh
But
my god.
Floyd, man, Floyd is Floyd. Floyd gonna do what he want. He done made all
Yep.
the money. He didn't put a lot of fighters on. He put Javante on, put a lot of other young fighters on. You know, speaking of Javante, he will be fighting Jake Paul
Jake
next
Paul
month.
Tank. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
What you think about that?
I feel like he ducked that rematch with Roach because he got the
Hmm.
bag that he got, which you ain't gonna turn down the money he got. He got about they said $200 million, so that's probably the biggest payday he's
That's
got ever.
yeah.
He's making at least 3 million a fight, 4 million, 5 million a fight. So, and he's been knocking guys out. Besides this last fight he had with Roach,
Right.
but he
He
puts
definitely
asses in
ducked that
seats,
shit. Yeah, he
and
do.
Jake Paul does the same. So I'm gonna watch. I'm definitely gonna tune into that. But the fight of the year is going down next Saturday, man.
Yes,
It's here.
sir.
Canelo Alvarez taking on Terrence Bud Crawford, man. Who you
Yo,
got, man? That's gonna be a good one.
I'm gonna go with Crawford, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have been analyzing their interviews and seeing their 24/7s and all that.
Hmm.
Um, I'm leaning towards Bud as well, but something's telling me Canelo is gonna try to cakewalk this one because his
You think
last few
so?
fights he hasn't been his best. He fought Berlanga last year.
Yeah, I saw
Um,
that.
the last Spanish dude he fought, and then Charlo. That was his fight previous before that. That was a cakewalk. Like, I don't know what
Yeah, for
Charlo's
sure.
on. It's like
Yeah,
he's trying to come back now. Like Bud, bro, he might be one of the best counter punchers I've seen since maybe like a Zab Judah or like a Costa Zoo. Like
yeah,
dude's counter punching skills is impeccable, bro. Like you could throw a punch at him, throw a jab, and he's gonna swing and throw a right hook or uppercut. And he's just gonna counter all night. Like this has to be a boxing exhibition. Like he really has to jab the shit out of Canelo. Like
yeah.
if he knocks him down, that's gonna be telling because when he fought Errol Spence a couple years, 2 years ago, he proved that to the world, bro. He put belt to ass. I've
I
never
saw it,
seen,
gang. Yeah, I
bro.
know. I was like,
Spence
what?
ain't. He put that man in retirement, bro.
Yo,
Like,
facts. I was like, what is going on?
and I
Like,
told people going
what
into
is
that fight,
happening?
I said, yo, Errol Spence is not a counter puncher, bro. He's gonna get fucking tagged by that jab, bro.
You called it. You called
He
that
was
shit.
getting tagged all night long, bro. Every
He
round,
was
round for round, bro. So the ref had to check on this man Spence, like, yo, you good? Like, you
right.
throwing the towel? Like, his corner was looking like, oh my lord, like
We're in trouble. We're in
but
trouble. It's gonna
this
be a long night.
I think it's definitely gonna go 12. I don't see this being a knockout. I think it's gonna go
Nah,
the distance.
I agree.
But
The edge to Canelo for you?
I'm leaning towards Bud, man. I
Yeah,
really
okay.
want Terrence Crawford to win this fight just
Me too.
because this is his biggest fight of his career.
Hmm.
And I do believe he has everything in his power to win this fight. He has the right skill set, he has the right trainers in his corner, he has the right footwork, his hand speed is there. Like I said previously, his counter punching skills is top notch. But Canelo, bro, that power, he's gonna have to. The only thing I think that's gonna be Crawford's pet peeve is his counter punch is trying to keep up with the power punching of Canelo. Cause
Yeah,
Canelo hit motherfuckers, bro, and they gotta take a side breather, bro. Like I've seen
yeah.
him punch some guys, and
No, his
like,
punches hit. The motherfuckers be hitting
yeah, absolutely,
for sure.
absolutely. And I know a lot of people, they've been rock. They want, I've seen Shakur talk about the talk. Shakur is like a little brother to Shakur Stevenson. That is, he's like a little brother to Bud, and they
Yeah,
train together, they spar together. But yeah, man, this is gonna be a great fight. I do got this going 12 rounds. I do believe that it's gonna be a close one though, but it's the fight of the year, man. We've been
for
waiting on
sure.
this fight for the last couple of years,
No, we have
and it's happened. You know, I think this fight is happening in Vegas. I thought it was Saudi Arabia because I know a lot of the rich guys in Dubai. They've been getting a lot of the fights overseas and stuff. So
yeah.
this is happening in Vegas. So if anybody's out there in Vegas, make sure you guys slide to
Pull up
that.
to that. Yeah,
It's gonna be a
definitely pull up
movie.
to that.
Yeah, man. But it's gonna be a great NFL season. I'm glad football is back.
Yes, sir.
Ladies out there, I told my girl this. I'm glued to the tube this weekend, bro.
Facts. Yeah,
I missed college football because I was in Houston over the
yeah. You
weekend.
was. Yeah, I was.
I
Yeah, I
saw
was.
bits and pieces of the Texas Ohio
Yo,
State
that
game.
was a great game, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to
Yes, it
you.
was. Yes, it
That was a
was.
great game.
I actually got Ohio State winning it all this year. I think they just look flawless.
I'm.
So
Yeah,
their
I'm.
defense,
It's their defense is something else. That boy
man.
Arch Manning was. Oof,
Yeah. Did you see
he
the
couldn't do
meme they said
nothing.
of it was Eli on one side and Peyton on one side.
Yo,
They
I.
said Arch is our adopted brother.
Yo,
I was
I was
crying.
in tears, gang. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
That shit was
Shit was
funny as
funny
shit.
as shit. It was though. It was funny as hell for sure.
Hell yeah, man. But
Oh man.
man. But I I want to get into some music topic before we close out, man. Have you
Okay.
been seeing Young Thug, bro? He seems like he didn't do
Yeah,
one push up. He didn't lift one weight in that motherfucker, bro. Like he's
man.
been chatty pattying his ass all the last couple of weeks, bro. Like he's this Kendrick. He's talking shit about Dirk, free Dirk. He talking shit about motherfucking Gunna and this guy and that guy and who's a rat. I just want to say this to everybody that's still in the streets or trying to get out the streets, bro. Fuck the rat culture. That shit's been going on forever, bro.
Yeah,
Like that shit ain't gonna change. Like they call it Atlanta Rat Atlanta now, and it's crazy, bro. Like
it's
Atlanta's a
wild. Yeah,
beautiful city. I just feel like Thug, like the rapper Rollo, he kind of broke it down and it was like, man, you kind of divided the city, bro, because all the shit that you did or how Atlanta is now is because of you. This Rico is because of you. The reason why, you and Rich Homie Quan fell out was because of you. Like
it was.
he trying to put people against people and tried to put Birdman against Wayne when Wayne had got his tour bus shot up
I
a few
remember
years
that.
ago.
That was that was wild, man. I'm
Like,
like, what
bro,
is
this
going
shit
on?
is crazy, bro. Like, I just want everybody to get back to the music, bro. Like, Gunna came
That's it,
home
bro.
and he just dropped another incredible album, bro. Like,
That shit has been in heavy
that
rotation
shit been in heavy
lately.
rotation.
Hey,
Like,
real talk, real quick.
that album is incredible.
I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe not the whole album, but I listened
Yeah.
to Offset's the majority of his
Offset's
album.
album is crazy.
I'm not even gonna lie.
He's
I
rapping.
didn't hear not one bad song on that. Album. This he was going crazy.
He, bro, that record
I'm
he got with
like,
NBA YoungBoy, that shit is hard,
that's
bro.
hard. I ain't gonna lie, that's hard.
Then
That's tough.
BC,
That's tough. The beat
I feel
selection.
like,
Oh shit.
yeah, man, he hasn't dropped a bad album. This is
Uh,
being his third solo
I
since the
agree.
Migos split. Like he has not. He drops
He
good
been
music.
on a nice run,
Yeah,
solo run.
his
He been
last
on a
album
solid
I still
solo
put
run.
on from time to time. To Set It Off album.
Yeah,
Like I actually went to that tour when he was here for that last year, and his stage presence is great too, bro. Like he's doing choreography. Like his breath control is there. Like yeah. Offset
I
just
thought I
dropped
would
a
ask
album.
you. I know we on the stream, but I wanted to
Yeah,
ask you this. Um, Definitely pulling up to Freddie Gibbs next month before I go to
yeah.
Vegas next
I'm
month.
definitely gonna try and get tickets to that. If not this week, next week for sure.
I just want to make sure because
Yeah,
yeah, I'm definitely pulling up for sure.
yeah. What day is he gonna
Definitely
be
pulling.
here? The
Oh,
23rd, fourth, something like
the
that.
25th or 26th or something like that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
something
I'm
like that.
definitely gonna slide to that for sure because I
Yeah,
won't be able to see the clips because I got other shit going on. But
yeah, yeah.
yeah, man. It's been a lot of dope music this year, man. Clips album that's still in rotation.
Still in rotation for sure. Jid.
JID's new album,
Oh
bro.
my goodness.
Bro, that boy, he needs to
Hey,
get spoken about more. Like he can really rap his ass off.
man, I've been on him for so long. I'm honestly, I'm just happy that people even talking about him.
Yeah,
Like that makes
and
me feel good. For real.
one thing I respect about I watched his he was on Joe Budden's podcast probably like a week or two ago talking about everything and how it was a segment where he was talking about Cole and saying like
Yeah, I seen
him and
that.
Cole got an album together like that he could drop at any moment. I'm like shit like
Drop them. I'm not playing.
drop that shit, bro. Like he never really needed Cole like
Nah,
to
not for
back him
real.
or push him because he's always putting out his shit. He's always rapping.
Yeah,
He's always touring. He's been in the game a few years now, and being a part of Dreamville. Like I said, he is probably my favorite artist over there. They got side Earth Gang as well.
man, yeah.
Boss when he dropped something, but yeah, man, it's been a lot of dope albums coming out. Erica Badu and Alchemist, they got a project coming out soon.
I cannot wait for that.
I
I am
just
looking
watched a
forward to
Drink
that.
Champs
Did you?
interview they did, and that
I'm gonna
was a
have to
dope.
catch that this weekend.
Yeah, that was dope. That was a dope interview. Shout out to Al, man. Al, one of my favorite guys in the game right now.
For sure.
He's been on a run, bro. Like
Hey,
stuff
once
he's done with
again,
Betty, stuff he's done
yo,
with Boldy James, like fire.
You heard you heard West Side new new joint yet or
Yeah,
no? What you
yeah,
think
yeah.
about it?
Crazy,
Yeah,
crazy,
that's what I'm
crazy.
saying. Yo, the
Russ,
run.
Russ
This
has been
man,
going crazy too.
oh my God, West Side Gun is not missing, bro.
He's going crazy. I know
Oh.
Conway getting ready to drop
I
soon. I think he's dropping
yes.
in a few
I'm
weeks.
that's what I'm waiting for. I fuck with
Yeah,
Conway heavy.
I just watched him on. He was on Jada Kiss and Fat Joe's show. I think yesterday or the day before yesterday,
Yesterday? Okay.
and he was chopping it up like how coming up in Buffalo and all that, and how everything transpired from him getting shot to Eminem reaching out to them and them being part of Shady, the
Right.
history of
Yeah.
Shady and all that, and being with Hove and Rock Nation now, and just his whole come up and everything. But Khan, he's been one of my favorite artists last few years since I've stumbled upon his music. But those everybody over there, Griselda, they're doing their thing right now, man. Rome Streets, he's fire as
Yes.
well. I
Oh,
like his new
streets.
project.
Yes.
Jay Worthy, him as well. He's been doing his thing.
Hmm.
But I feel like Al, man,
Shout out to Jay
Al,
Worthy, man. More people need to talk about him.
yeah, he's
Shout out to
fire.
Jay Worthy, bro.
Shout out to Jay,
For real.
man. Him and Larry June, they always. I think they got a
Yes.
record dropping tomorrow. I see he posted.
Mm.
He's been dope for
I'm
years.
glad. I'm
And,
glad you reminded me so I can look out for that so I can listen to that.
yeah, definitely,
I'm gonna
man.
look for that.
It's there's so much dope stuff coming out, man. But yeah, man. Appreciate everybody, man, tuning in this week.
Thank
We
y'all.
back,
Thank y'all.
man. Thank y'all for the love and support. We gonna keep giving y'all great content to look forward to. Um, it's really getting cold in Chicago right now. That shit's
Yeah,
pissing me
no,
off.
for real. I'm
Like,
out here with the hood, like the hood on, bro. That's
bro, I had a fucking
joggers, like
hoodie and a windbreaker on this morning. I was like going to work.
insane.
I'm like, damn, it ain't never like 40 degrees outside. This is crazy work.
Yo, it was right. Real talk. It was like 49 when I left the crib this morning,
Yeah,
bro. It was
bro. And then they
crazy.
got like fake hot and mild at the same time. I was like, shit is crazy.
And we all everybody got this cold and everybody,
Right.
sick and
Yeah, man.
it's crazy, man.
Definitely make sure you
Everybody be safe out there, man.
be
For
safe,
real.
man. Hug your loved ones and stay out the way and get to it, man.
Yeah, stay prayed up
Um,
out here, man. For real.
absolutely. Stay focused. But I'm definitely about to watch the rest of this game.
For sure. I'm
Definitely
about to do the
tap
same
in
thing.
with y'all. But everybody appreciate y'all for watching
Appreciate
this
y'all,
week's
man.
episode of Storyteller Studio Podcast. Subscribe to the channel right now. Hit me on social media. Facebook, Instagrams is all the same. And I'm gonna tap in with y'all next week.
All right. Y'all tap in with me, Lydell Anderson on Facebook. That's all I got right now. You know what I'm saying? I actually got hacked like 3 times. That's
Yeah,
insane.
that
But
should be crazy.
yeah, it's crazy out here. But appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all out there, man. For
Appreciate
real.
y'all, man. Be safe.
All right.
What?
Peace.